Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jeff Talon. We may only be 2 months into 2025, but some funding struggles have one area nonprofit already looking ahead to next winter. Evergreen Initiatives in Stevens Point oversees a warming shelter, kids' closet, and other community resources. News Channel 7's Brianna Weaver is at the warming shelter in Stevens Point, where she spoke with a co-chair about how you can help support them amid their financial struggles. Brianna, what'd you find out?
Jeff, this warming shelter in the basement of the church behind me will be closing for the season by the end of March. But after losing a grant at the end of last year, Evergreen Initiatives is hoping to find more funding before next winter hits. For over 3 months now, Evergreen Initiatives has been thinking about ways they can budget their funds. The grant they've lost not only provides for the people they shelter, but also supports extra staff.
We're trying to build up our staff because the need for especially mental health intervention has grown dramatically over the last few years to the point where we've had to have extra staff.
Tiffany Mallory is the co-chair of Evergreen Initiatives. She's passionate about those she helps within the nonprofit and says the loss of funding could bring changes come next winter.
Well, we're facing now, next year, we might not be able to have extra staff, which means we might have to decrease how many people we're taking in.
Given the numbers they've seen so far this season, that could pose a problem.
We have unfortunately had to turn people away. We have been full this season. We've been over capacity. We've had to turn people away numerous times.
Mallory says when they have a full house, they encourage people to head to other shelters nearby.
We try to get everyone that's available to go to the Salvation Army that they will take over there, but unfortunately there's a lot more people in need that are not able to go there.
Mallory says the loss of the grant wasn't the only impact on their funding. They've also seen a drop in donations.
I'm not quite sure what that's looking like moving forward. I'm hoping that's not going to be the current trend moving forward because we're definitely funded by our community here in Stevens Point, so we need the individual donations.
Despite the hard times, Mallory says she's grateful for those who've stepped up to the plate and continue to help out.
We've had a lot of people come out of the woodworks and help with food and help offset our budget costs. So we've got a lot of supplies donated.
Mallory says they're always grateful for a donation of supplies. Right now, the monetary donations are especially helpful as it's their main focus to keep the shelter up and running. Live in Stevens Point, Brianna Weaver, News Channel 7.